Hello there everyone, and welcome back to another FlossTube video. I hope you guys are having a marvelous Wednesday so far. I do apologize about getting the video one day late, but I had a rhyme and a reason for it, I promise. But I hope everyone's having a fantastic day just like I have. We have had such a busy week. And I want to kind of go ahead and talk through my week and what is going on and all of that good stuff. Let's get started. One thing that I really wanted to talk about was my good friend Jess. She does FlossTube and her link will be in the description down below. But she was talking about WIPGO, and I have never heard of WIPGO before. It's a Facebook group that's kind of like bingo but for your whips. So I made my own WIPGO board, and in this WIPGO board you can see you have WIPGO up here and numbers 1 through 25. 2 and 19 were called for January, and I completed those even though I started late, those objectives, so I got to mark them out. This month's numbers are 5 and 17. So, and how you associate your goals with the numbers is I have it written down on the next page. So for 17, which is right down here, do 600 stitches on Go Home, which is the project I haven't started yet. And then 5 is do 500 stitches on Temperature Tree, which I'll show you in a minute, and I've almost completed. But, so this is super fun. What is supposed to happen is when you get finished with it, you get to like treat yourself. So at the end of mine, I put my reward is Chinese and new cross stitch kit. So, we are going to go with that, and hopefully if I get WIPGO this year, I will do that. But I think it's so much fun. This is a neat little journal I got. I just got it at Walmart a long time ago. It's actually been sitting on that bookshelf back there for a really long time. But I started not calculating. Sorry, I'm going back to work now. I started a cross-stitch journal, the day-by-day stuff. So, like on the 23rd of January, I started the Temperature Tree and did 428 stitches on it. And 19 and 2 was called for January WIPGO. The 25th, I bobbinated all of Go Home threads, and I did 0 stitches. And if we turn to the next page, I did 0 stitches on the 28th this week because I was super busy. And then on the 29th, I did 0 stitches because I felt like trash. And the 30th, I did 6 leaves on Temperature Tree, which we will talk about in a minute, which equaled out to 74 stitches. And I was supposed to film the video, didn't feel good. So that is fun. So I love this little journal, and hopefully I can fill it up. I really love the hardback journals because they're you know, very sturdy. You know, you can knock them around and they don't get, you know, dirty. Well, they might get dirty, but they don't bend. I don't like my pages to bend in any type of book. No bending pages. No. So, and I also love how it has a, what you want to call it, ribbon. That way you can flip straight to where you need to go to do your stuff. So that is super fun. Also, if you're wondering, on the 31st of January, sorry, I dropped it and I'm just gonna leave it there. And that's one of the good things about hardback covers. I changed my mind. So one of the good things about this thing is that you can keep track of the days you didn't do something and the days you did do something. So for me, I'm going to keep track of the days I did not do anything, why I did. So the 31st, I did not do any stitching because my fiance was sick and I needed to help take care of him. But today, yesterday and today, there will be some progress. So as you can see. But I would like to move on to our next topic. I bought something, and I don't know what that means for most of you, but excitement, nerves, and the things that you probably shouldn't buy. So it's right here. and by the packaging and the floor, you can tell that I've already opened it. Because I couldn't wait. I had to open it as soon as it came at 1 o'clock because I couldn't wait to get off work to film and all this other good stuff. So it's right here, but it's all put together. But I'm gonna show you the box first. I finally bought, and I've been wanting this for a really long time because I seen it on TikTok. You find everything on TikTok. I promise you that I have learned more on TikTok than I did when I went to school. But anyway. I did it! I bought Stitch Smart. So I bought the Stitch Smart Stand by Daylight. It was super expensive. Well, it wasn't. It was about $100. But I didn't pay that for this. So, if you're wondering what retail price is, $100. So here it is in all of its glory. I absolutely love it. So it's a stand, and it sits on the ground, and it comes up to about right here, and you can just, if there was thread on this, you could just do, and I stitch with both hands. So I don't do this. I don't go under with one hand, hold it, come back over, and do like this. No, I stitch with both hands. So what that means, if I don't mess it up, is that I go up with one hand, keep it up here, and pull it out, and then push it back up, and do like this, back and forth like that. So that is how I stitch. So this is very, very beneficial because whenever I'm sitting down on the couch or in bed or wherever I'm stitching, I always have to prop it up against something like my knee or something else so that I can have it sturdy enough to stitch with both hands. It's very time consuming and very uncomfortable. So I'm really, really, really hoping that this is going to alleviate some of the issues that I have been having. There are two little things up here. I don't know what they're for. I'm assuming attachments, but they hold my scissors pretty well. So I love that. But we're gonna go on, and it just twists. Oh, I forgot to show you the best part of it. Your project, when your project's in it, it can just flip over. So you can just tie off your thing, and then just flip it right back over again. I love that. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. But anyway, let's go over our whips for the week. And there's only one. There's only one. It's Temperature Tree. So the Temperature Tree, and the link for this pattern is in the description down below, is a pattern by Stitching Mommy. It's gorgeous when finished, and I'm going to do some lettering down here for the year and what area I'm in and all that good stuff. But this is January's branch. I finally finished a branch. And then I did all of these leaves, which I think is up to day 15, 14, something like that. As you can see, in January we started out really hot, and then we've been staying kind of cold. Let's see, I'll give you a better look at it. So kind of cold, and then on over, we've been staying in the 50s right here. So I'm very interested to see how this project is going to go, especially in the summertime. And then, you know, if we have any more winter spurts, that's going to be awesome. But I definitely need to start connecting more branches out here and getting that fixed up. But right now I'm going to try to get caught up with the leaves for January, because obviously they're not done, and start on the branch for February for next week. So that is the plan for this one. I haven't started Go Home. I plan on starting that tomorrow, because I want to work on this some tonight to get it all nice and finished and looking good. But you can see this is the trunk of the tree. And February, January, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 12 branches, and then 30, 31, or 29 leaves, depending on the corresponding month for each branch. Love this project. Super fun to work with. The back, I'll show you the back. The back is looking pretty good. Love it. If you have any suggestions on how to keep your sides like clamp down and stuff. I have a Q-snap cover, but it doesn't really work well with my new doohickey that I have here. Let me just put you in the frame because you're my buddy now. But I would love to know how you guys keep your fabric enclosed and nice and neat and out of your way. Now that is my issue. It gets on my way too much. But yeah, we had a really busy week. I can't even tell you what happened this week, but I was really busy. We went to go get Chinese after church on Sunday, and that was fun. We played a game Sunday evening for like 5 hours, a board game, just me and my fiance, and that was super fun. Like it just completely overtook me, and I absolutely loved it, and I love spending that kind of time with him. So we got a new table, kitchen table. It is nice. I love it. It was my mom's. So a lot of new things happened this week. I got my nails done this Saturday. Went to hang out with a friend. And we had so much fun. So yeah, I think that's it. But we were super busy this weekend, and I'm okay with that. Even if the kind of busy I'm talking about is just a board game and dinner, I'm up for that too. But when I mean busy, I mean anything keeping me from doing cross stitching or me deciding not to do cross stitching that evening. Like if I get migraines very frequently, so if I get a migraine, I'm obviously not going to stitch because you need light to stitch, and my migraines are light sensitive. So it's also why these videos are not quite as long, because I've been getting a lot of migraines recently, and sitting here and all these bright lights and the ring light right in my face, I get scared that it's going to trigger a migraine. So if you have any tips for migraines, let me know. I do use Past Tense essential oil by doTERRA for them, but sometimes it's just a light sensitive trigger. So there's nothing I can obviously do about that. But yeah, if you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments down below. I absolutely loved your guys' comments. The amount of comments I got on my past few videos this past week, literally, like, I started crying. I was so excited to read and respond to you guys' comments because it's what I've been asking for, and it's something that I've really wanted from you guys from a long time. So keep leaving me comments. I am loving them. I don't care if it's, hey, have a great day. You know what? You too. Because we need to be positive in this world for one another. And if you also have a FlossTube channel, you can always link it in the the comment section down below, or let me know. Say, hey, I also do FlossTube. Check me out. I am perfectly fine with that, because I obviously do not know everyone out in the FlossTube community. So, and I would love to leave you a sweet comment. But that is going to be it for today's video. I'm going to go and enjoy my new cross-stitch stand and hopefully get some more works on the temperature tree. If you would like to keep up with my progress, you can follow me on Instagram, which is down here, and also on TikTok. But speaking of TikTok, really quickly, I tried to make a couple of videos for TikTok this week for cross stitching, because I was wanting to start making cross stitching videos, and it deleted all of my drafts, all of them. I tried to click on it and it would go to edit the video, and then it would just close the app completely. So I can't even post those videos now, so I'm gonna have to recreate it. But anyway, guys, I hope you have a marvelous Wednesday and a week to come, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.